RHOBHWhitney.com.
Hey everybody, we are inside of the Long Bar at the Borgata, and I am sitting next to the host and commentator of the World Poker Tour, Vince Van Patten. You may also know him from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Welcome to Atlantic City again. I know we've talked about this. You're here for the World Poker Tour. How excited are you to be here again in Atlantic City?
Great time. I love this place. It's a great casino, the greatest bars, the greatest restaurants, and we have our championship here. So back, this is season 13. The best of the best played this week, and we're going to come down to the final on Tuesday night. Should be very exciting.
It really should. Now, who are you rooting for this time around?
Well, we have a guy that does the raw deal for our show. His name is Tony Dunst, and he's actually still doing quite well. There's only like 40 players left right now, and Tony's doing well. He's in 6th position, so I got to root for Tony Dunst. He's my friend, and yeah, he could do it.
And you're a professional poker player yourself.
I would call myself a semi-professional because I have played a ton in my whole life. And I play some of the tournaments, not that many. Last week I cashed for a big cash in Miami, but yeah, whatever. But I didn't play this tournament, and I just love the game, and I'll play a few a year. But home games as well, maybe once a week now. I used to play 4 times a week. Now it's once a week. I love poker, but when you have 3 kids, you got to feed them, so you got to do something else.
Yeah, that's true. What are some of the other things that you're doing right now?
Well, like you said, we're doing the Housewives of Beverly Hills. My wife is doing the majority of the work, and it's been a trip. You know, it's been amazing, and shot that over last summer. Looks like we're going to come back for season 2 for more punishment. She's done great. Eileen is my wife, and she's done incredibly well, and she can't sleep at night because she's always worried about what people think and all that, and so do I. But yeah, after a while, you just got to say, you know, what do we really have to hide? You're just doing your best, and plus, we've been in this business for a long time. It's an entertainment business. Yeah. People say, oh, why would you do that? I said, you know what? I work my whole life to be in front of the camera, to entertain people, to do something that goes to the next level. And it's fun, it's exciting, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we're doing it for. We have nothing to hide, and so far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, because we just saw part of their reunion, and that was a little bit rough on you guys, only because Brandi was like lashing out at you and calling Eileen a home wrecker. How did you feel about that in that moment?
Well, Brandi's got some, you know, crazy issues. You know, she's just, she just can't, you know, she can't shut up. She just says whatever comes out of her mouth. And I think Eileen really kind of put her down, put her to shame, like she should, in a classy way. You gotta stand up for yourself after a while. In the beginning, she held back a little bit, and but after about 6 shows, she got in the swing of it and just said, you know, I'm taking the gloves off. I got to be me, and that's what she did. So it can't hurt us. I don't think we're bad people. We're okay, I think. So hopefully it turned out okay.
Yeah, it's all turning out okay. And I know you even played poker in your home with all the girls at that one. That went a little crazy too from what we saw on camera. Anything you want to talk about from that moment? Because that's going back a few months.
That's the most insane poker game I've ever had. You would think that we'd have some fun, that the girls would listen. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, and you're the host. Not one question about that. No, all they want to do is bicker, pop, 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 boom. Next thing you know, they're throwing things at each other. I mean, it's insane. And you know what? It's not made up. It's the real thing. Bravo knows how to pick people that are a little out there and that will bring this craziness, this circus to the show. And how Eileen and I got caught up in it, you know, that's another story. But I hope we add a little something to it. It's kind of fun. It's entertaining. You know, you're watching the train wreck, and I think it's okay.
That's why people love reality shows. In fact, Kim Richards just checked herself into rehab. What do you think about that?
I think she's smart too. You know, if she has a problem, she should get in there. We love Kim. I'm wishing her the best, and I think she should get through that. There should be no problem. But you know, that's also why in poker, and we're doing the World Poker Tour, you know, the final championship. That's, I think, another reason why this is like a reality show, because you're watching real people put up real money for big stakes, and there's no phoniness about it, and you're watching lives change. So I'm in 2 different shows that have a lot of similarities that way. You know?
And a lot of stress.
It is a lot of stress. Now, when you're playing poker, it's very stressful. That's why I don't play all the tournaments. I try to walk on the beach, go to the boardwalk, take it easy when I can.
Do you have some sort of tell or thing that you do that people are like, oh, he's bluffing?
If I did, I would have no money left. Okay, so I think I'm okay. I've been playing my whole life, and I work very hard at disguising my little tells. But if you do, you're done. You know, you can't have something like that. All these guys are very smart, very perceptive. They're watching each other for things like that. So that's old school. That's done.
Okay. And going back to being here in Atlantic City, like you said, you like to go on the beach, the boardwalk.
I seriously love to eat. First of all, I work out very hard here. I try to, just so I can eat. I work out 2 hours in the gym so that I can go out and I get that Philly cheesesteak. You know, I love it. I love the food all around here. All the restaurants here are so spectacular. So I eat, I have a good time. I have a lot of good friends here. That's what I like to do in Atlantic City. But I also do love the boardwalk. And I do go in the water. I run on the boardwalk. I do jump in the water even when it's a little chilly. I don't mind it. Yeah, it's okay. Plus, there's cats down there underneath the boardwalk. Yes, there's those beautiful cats that are stray cats that I like to visit every year. So that's what I like to do. Yeah.
Okay. That's so cute. I love it. All right, cool. And also, Eileen has a great body as well. Is she on any type of fun like diet or exercise regimen?
She works out very hard to keep her body, and she loves food too. You know, we really like food, and we like to go to good restaurants, but she pushes that plate away a little bit, so she keeps her figure going, and she works out very, very hard. It's just discipline. If you're going to be in front of the camera, and it does make you a little heavier too, so you gotta watch it. But you know, you understand. So that's what she does. But she's looking great.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, Vince. Thank you. Is there any advice or anything you'd like to give to anybody that would want to enter a tournament such as the World Poker Tour?
You know, go to WPT.com and check out the sites and the tournaments. Some of the tournaments are small where you don't have to put up that much. You can get into a satellite for $350 and possibly get in, or play clubwpt.com. That's fantastic. You can't lose, and you could possibly win cash and prizes up to $100,000 each month, and then make it in the big tournament. So I advise that, and play well. Take your shots when you can. It is a fun game. It's social, so have a good time with it.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, everybody. Vince Van Patten, the host and commentator for the World Poker Tour, which is taking place right now at the Borgata, Atlantic City. You could follow more at GoToWhitney.